It's Nørgaard. So today I'm doing this makeup look, and this is a new first impressions tutorial using a lot of the makeup I got while I was in London. So can we take a moment to appreciate that I straightened my hair today? I actually had to straighten it yesterday and today to get it super straight because my hair just is a pain in the ass. But yeah, I finally straightened my hair. It looks so bomb when it's straightened. I really need to get into straightening my hair. But yeah, anyways, as always, I don't want to talk too much in the intro for these first impressions videos because I talk so much during the video. So yeah, without further ado, please don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like it and watch in high definition. And here comes the tutorial. So I don't actually have any new primers. So we are going to skip a primer and go straight on with the face makeup. So my first product is going to be this Natural Collection Corrector stick in the color green. And I'm going to use this on the redness in my skin. And for me that's mainly on my cheeks, my nose and my chin. I do have a little bit up here on my forehead, but yeah. So I'm going in with this. It's a nice green color. It's not too green. It's more like of a soft mint green, which I like. And then my chin is always red, and my acne scarring over here, and then my nose, and then a little bit up here. So I'm going to blend that out with my beauty blender. So I'm just going to dab it out like this. It is a little bit hard to blend. I need to go over the areas quite a few times for it to blend out. Okay, so now that I have my corrector on, I'm going to even out the overall skin tone. And I'm going to use this Natural Collection Tinted Moisturizer in the color Fair. So give it a good shake. And I'm going to apply my Tinted Moisturizer as a foundation, meaning that I'm going to dot it all over my face and then blend it out with my beauty blender. But you could definitely also just go straight in with your hands like a moisturizer. So I'm just gliding it all over my face. And now I'm going to dab it in with my beauty blender. It is pretty light coverage. Of course, it is a tinted moisturizer. This does seem to go on a little bit cakey. Okay, so I have to use my hands to smooth it out to make sure it doesn't look cakey because it kind of cakes up on the skin. Not a fan of that. So now I'm going to try this Natural Collection CoverUp stick. This is in the color Fair. And I have tried this before. I really like it. I used this when I was in London. And it's super creamy. And it just glides on the skin so easily. It's not dry like a lot of other stick concealers. So I'm just going to go over any imperfections with this, which is basically my whole face. That's sad. And I'm also using this underneath the eyes. Okay, let me go ahead and blend this out. And I will say this concealer is about a medium coverage. You guys, this concealer is just the bomb. It just looks so beautiful on. So before I go in with my powder, I'm going to try this Maybelline Master Glaze. It's like a cream blush. I have this in Pink Fever. So I'm going to get some on my finger and then dab it onto my cheeks. I really want to get the e.l.f. small stipple brush so I can get into like doing cream blush and that kind of thing. So I'm also just blending it out with my beauty blender. And then I'm doing the other cheek. This cream blush is very, very intense. It's like a very bright, pigmented, bright fuchsia pink with no shimmer in it. So you only need like a really tiny bit. So to set my entire face, I'm going to use this Natural Collection loose powder in neutral translucent. So I'm using this underneath my eyes. And I'm also going to use this powder on the rest of my face. So I'm just applying it with a big powder brush. So this powder is another love of mine. It's just so super finely milled, so it looks super natural on the skin. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever, and it's also perfect for underneath the eyes. I really love it. Okay, so now I want to bronze up my face. So I'm going to use these Natural Collection SunTint bronzing pearls. This one is in the color Tropical Tan, and that's what the pearls look like. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Studio Stipple Brush, and I'm going to apply a little bit of that onto my cheeks. And this bronzer is very much like a peachy color. The other one I have, which is also this pearl kind, that's more of like a true bronzer. And I'm also going to bronze up my forehead. And by the way, you guys, I'm sorry if the lighting is a little bit off. I'm filming during the day. Normally I film at night. So my window right over there, I don't have any curtains on it. So I tried to place some paintings in the window, but they don't cover it completely. So this side might be a little bit brighter than this side. It's just a heads up in case you guys were wondering. And I'm also going to do my jaw. I really love this bronzer. It's super pretty. So I'm going to contour with this powder. This is also by Natural Collection, and this is called the SunTint Bronzing Powder. This color is Golden Glow. So I'm going to use this to contour. I'm using my NARS brush, and I'm also doing my jaw. So I'm going to blend this out a little bit because I don't want it to look too harsh. And I'm also blending out up here around my forehead. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Studio Fan Brush and the same bronzer, and I'm going to snatch my nose. So as you guys can see in this little bronzing pearl thing, there are little pearls that are like a light gold color. So I'm going to try and see if I can use that as a highlight. Okay, you guys, so it doesn't really show up how I wanted it, so never mind that. So finally, for this look, I'm going to be applying some Natural Collection blushed cheeks, and this is in the color Pink Cloud. So I'm going to be applying that right on top of the cream blush, and then blend it back into the bronzer and contour. And yeah, I'm just applying that. So now I'm done with the face, and we are going to do the eyes. So I'm going to use this eyebrow brush from Primark to brush my eyebrows up. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did dye my eyebrows here the other day. So that's why they look a bit darker than usual. And I'm going to fill in my brows with this Primark PS eyeshadow. So it doesn't have a name or a number or anything like that, but it's just a dark, cool brown. And I did do some test swatches. So I'm going to apply this in my eyebrows to hopefully darken them and define them a bit more. So I do actually like this color, but you have to be aware that it's not the most pigmented, so you will have to layer it on. So now I am going to clean up my eyebrows with the same concealer I used on my face, and I'm just going to blend this out with my beauty blender. So now that I have my eyebrows on, we are going to lay down a base. I'm going to use this Scandal Eyes eyeshadow paint by Rimmel. This is in the color Golden Bronze, and I'm going to use this all over the eyelid, and then I just go ahead and blend it out with my finger. So the eyeshadows I'm going to work with today is this eyeshadow duo. It's called Mocha / Latte. So these are both matte colors. So one is a matte beige and the other is a matte dark brown. I'm going to use the lightest color first, and I'm just going to use this on my brow bone to highlight and set the concealer. And I'm also going to work this in the inner corner to brighten up my eyes a little bit. And now I'm going to use the dark color. So I'm going to work this from the outer corner and into the crease. And as you can see, it doesn't go on like how it looks in the pan. It goes on much more of like a medium warm brown. So that is actually all I'm going to do for my eyeshadows. I want to keep this look pretty simple, so let's just move on to eyeliners. Okay, so I think this MAC Eye Kohl in Teddy will be perfect for this look. It's like a bronzy brown color. So I'm going to apply this to top and bottom waterlines. And then I'm going to do the bottom waterline. And I'm also smudging this a little bit onto my lower lash line, right here in the outer corner. So for my liquid liner, I'm going to use this Natural Collection Liquid Eye Lines. So I'm going ahead and trying to do a little cat eye. Okay, so here you guys have my eyeliner. So my first impressions on this eyeliner is that it dries super quickly, which I like. That means it won't have a long time to smudge. So it means like if you do your cat eye, you don't have to worry about looking down for like 5 minutes, because if you look up, it's going to transfer. You don't have to worry about that because it dries quickly. I also like that it's really black and it's really matte. And I also like the brush because the brush has a really fine tip, so you can really get those sharp lines. But something I don't like is that you can't pick up a lot of product at once. So I have to dip back into the product many times. But so far so good. So for my mascara, I'm going to try out this little sample by MAC. This is the False Lashes mascara. So I'm going to curl my lashes. And then let's try this mascara. Get this hair out of my face. I don't think I have ever used a MAC mascara before. So I do actually like this a lot. It really thickens up the lashes as well as lengthening them. I really like this mascara. I don't know if you guys can really tell because I have all the black eyeliner on. But this is just one coat and I love it. So I went ahead and applied a little bit on the bottom lashes as well. So now we are ready for falsies. So I'm going to try these MAC 36 lashes. So these lashes are kind of flared on the outside and then they taper towards the inner corner. And they remind me a lot of, I believe, the Demi Wispies. And I love the Demi Wispies, so that's a good thing. So let's try and apply them. So let's do the other eyelash. So I'm going to go back with the liquid liner to hide the glue on the lash bands. And I know this is like super boring to do, but it really makes a huge difference in your overall eye look. Your eye look will look so much more put together and finished if you do go ahead and go over your eyeliner. So now let's do some lips. So the first lip combo I'm going to do is kind of like a golden lip color. So I'm going to use this BornPrettyStore liquid lipstick in the color number 24. And I'm going to top it off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Gilded. So this liquid lipstick is like a peachy, golden, orangey color. So I'm just applying this. And then I'm going to apply this lip gloss. And this lip gloss is more gold, but it still has that kind of shimmery, peachy tone. I almost dropped my mirror. And these Anastasia lip glosses, they smell kind of like vanilla cake. They smell so delicious. I just want to eat them. So that's this lip combo. It's actually really pretty. I think this will be perfect for summer. I'm kind of hoping that metallic and shimmery lipsticks will come back in fashion because I'm kind of digging this. Okay, so now I want to try out a more pinky lip. So I'm going to start out with MAC's lip liner in Soar. So I'm going to fill that in with MAC Snob. And then I'm going to apply a bit of this Anastasia lip gloss in Metallic Rose. So this is my pinky glossy lip. Now I'm going to try out this MAC lip liner in Fruit Cocktail. And I'm going to fill in my lips with this pencil. So I'm going to top that lip liner with this Anastasia lip gloss in Date Night. So here you guys have a really bright orangey coral color. Okay, so I also want to try out one of the Anastasia lip glosses on its own just to see how the pigmentation is. So this color right here is called Weekend Barbie. It's very pigmented. So that's Weekend Barbie. It's really pretty on its own. So next lip color is MAC Stone lipstick. So this is Stone. I love it. I think it's so gorgeous. And even though this is a matte finish, it feels super light and velvety on the lips. It's lovely. Okay, so next up I'm going to try out this Rimmel Provoca lips. This is called I'll Call You. So this is another gorgeous color. Rimmel just always brings it with these Provoca lips. They are so awesome. I love this liquid lipstick. I'm also trying out this Rimmel Provoca lips in Dare to Pink. So this is Rimmel's Dare to Pink, and it's funny, I just praised the Rimmel Provoca lips because this one is actually applying a little bit patchy, which I don't like. The color is really beautiful, but I don't really like the patchiness. It's not too bad, but it is something I noticed. So now I'm going to use my Clarins lip liner. This is in the color 03 Nude. And on top of that, I'm going to apply Kat Von D Lolita liquid lipstick. So I'm going to apply a bit of this Lancome Gloss in Love on top. This is in the color number 323. I believe it's called something like Pink Carrot or something like that. So I'm just applying this right on top. This has such a weird little curved brush. So I didn't think I was going to like it that much. But this lip gloss on top of Kat Von D Lolita is actually really pretty. Lolita really brings out the purple and pink sparkles in this lip gloss. So now I'm going to line my lips with this MAC lip pencil in Oak. And I'm going to fill that in with Myth lipstick by MAC. And I'm going to go over it with some Anastasia lip gloss in the color Dainty. So this is kind of my nude lip. So we are down to the final lip combo. So I'm going to be using MAC lip liner in Spice. And I'm just going to outline my lips. And then I'm going to apply Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lolita 2 on top. So this is Lolita 2 from Kat Von D. Okay, so this is the finished look. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, that's it. So I will see you guys in my next video. So take care and bye bye.